Hi everyone, my name is Samad. I'm going to talk about construction risk management. Today I'm going to talk about construction project risks and concepts. At the end of this presentation, you will be able to answer a couple of important questions. For example, what are construction risks? How different all those risks, then issues. So the difference between what is the difference between risk and issue or a problem, and what are risk escalation, delegation, and risk transfer. So you'll be familiar with the terminology. Now, then we will talk about different steps of construction risk management, and I'll give you some examples of specific construction risks, so you also can think about other construction risks as well. How to create a risk register is going to be the last task that you're going to do, so you will learn how to create a risk register, which is very important task and one of the main objectives of this presentation. So here I want to share you a video of an incident, so you will learn a little bit about this incident. But if you search, just simply use a couple of words like deadly crane or deadly crane collapse, you will see around like 47,000 results you will get for this search. It means there are many incidents in terms of tower crane or even mobile crane. If you search up, you will find those incidents. You will learn what kind of risks associated with a crane or crane operation. So let's watch this video first.
Near this badly damaged apartment building, Dallas police officers, DPD, is providing round-the-clock security at this site. We also did see one construction worker from our vantage point. Now, behind me, you can see where this deadly collapse happened. The crane fell from an apartment complex that was under construction onto an apartment building that was nearly fully occupied. Now here's some video from Sky 4 this morning. Hundreds of evacuated residents are getting help with temporary housing from the building owner, Gray Star, and the Red Cross. The evacuated residents staying either in hotels or at other Gray Star properties. Now this video shows the crane collapse from a distance. In the video, it's quite a ways away from the camera used to record this, but it does show the crane coming down. It crashed through the parking garage, then the building collapsed in.
Okay, let's move on and see the next slide. So here there is a tower crane. You can see this tower crane here and several people involved in this process. For example, the crane supervisor is the one who is responsible for controlling the lifting operation itself, and also she or he needs to check the whole process with the local or international codes and guidelines as well. So number 2 is a crane coordinator. This guy is responsible for sequencing of the operation process, so he needs to ensure that they don't collide with other cranes, so there is no collision or there is no wrong operation sequence here. And the number 3 is the crane driver. So this guy is operating the crane at that specific height and in that specific small cabin, and you can imagine how this kind of guys can be in psychological problems sometimes, or they feel some sort of anxieties when they are working at that specific height by themselves only, and also whatever they do can be very dangerous as well, and they have a high level of responsibility. The signaler is the person who is helping the crane driver and he's there to ensure safe movement of the crane and the loading process as well. So you will get somewhere like a slinger as well, someone who is responsible for attaching or detaching the load from the crane itself. We have other people that can't be shown here, you can't see on the construction site, but that's the guy who is going to inspect the crane itself and make sure the maintenance process is very good and is based on the plan. And also the manufacturers, someone from manufacturers, maybe a manufacturer can be responsible about the quality of the crane itself, warranty, and other after sales services as well. And maybe designers and engineers as a part of the manufacturer, or as a part of the maintenance supplier or maintenance process. So all of these guys are responsible in lifting and handling process. So when an incident happens, of course it's going to be a long investigation process to see if something happened, is that a responsibility of one person or a few persons. But it is more appropriate to do all that research and study before the operation to identify risks and prevent the incident. So here I'm going to talk